Right now, it is Tuesday morning. James Phillips here on Live at 9 on WJLX. You got my buddy Luke in the background, you can see, our intern Luke. Luke right, not wrong, right? Is that right, Luke? Smooth Luke. Special guest today, we've got Jeremiah Alexander of the Farmstead. Tell me, Jeremiah, I'm not going to get it right, so please tell me.
It's Farmstead Veterinary Medical Center.
Farmstead Veterinary Medical Center. I was going to say just...
Or FVMC.
I was going to say Farmstead Veterinary Clinic.
That's fine. Whatever, yeah. Yeah, it's fine.
It's the only one with Farmstead in the title in our world now. So.
Yes.
So, good morning, Jeremiah.
Morning.
You have become the favorite guest of WJLX because you brought in a really cute dog, not the one that's in my lap, but you brought in a cute dog and you brought biscuits from Brown's.
Oh, that's a staple. I mean, that's just, you can't get the tractor crunk without the biscuits. You know, it's like that. So we got dogs and biscuits. It's going to be a good day. So.
Well, and I've threatened there better be a biscuit left when I get out of this studio or things are going to get haywire.
Well, Jasper went over there a while ago, so I don't know what happened. Yeah. Oh, yes.
There are two left.
Oh,
okay.
Two, yeah, okay.
And Jasper's locked in here, so we should be okay.
Yeah, he will get a biscuit.
I got to show everybody. Let's see if I can get Rocco. Here's Rocco.
Rocco.
What's up, Rocco? You see the camera? There we go.
And Jasper's retired. He's taking a nap.
And we've also got Jasper. And Jasper is he's working these days.
Yes, he's got a little job. He goes with my wife down to Hart. He's works with therapy. He's a pretty good dog.
Yeah.
I certified him as my bad decision dog. He's certified.
Yeah.
Like a therapy dog, but every time I have a bad decision, he tells me not to. So he works a pretty good bit.
Right.
So
well, see, Rocco's the direct opposite. Every time
Okay.
I have a bad decision, he says, "Yeah, let's do it."
Okay, yeah. So maybe they should get together. Maybe we can't breed them, but
No.
we think about that in the future. So
I mean, there's definitely, I need to know more about the science of dogs. I think we'll talk about that
absolutely
as we go forward.
Yes.
Now, tell us, this is one of the reasons we brought you on. This is Dental Health Awareness Month
It
for
is.
canines.
Absolutely, it is.
How important is dental health for our canine friends?
Well, just like in humans, a lot of your health is involved with your teeth. If you have bad teeth, things can go wrong. Can lead to heart conditions also. So, especially in dogs, we don't brush our teeth. I barely have time to brush my teeth.
Exactly.
So, we have, different products. We do clean teeth. They go in there, just mild anesthesia, basically. We clean the teeth and, we use a scaler, polisher, just like when you go.
Yeah.
We just have drugs involved.
When I go, they have to have drugs involved too.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah,
well, maybe she just come. Yeah, that's good.
Could I come to your place?
Absolutely, yeah. Are you housebroke? That's the thing.
Sometimes.
Okay, that's good. We'll see. It's really fun to see. A lot of problems happen with dogs. Their teeth. Kind of knows your dog just not eating. Dogs hide stuff really good. Let's go back. We're talk about the science a little bit. Just talk about dogs and pain. They don't show pain like we do. Because we've domesticated them and our dogs are eating Brown's biscuits this morning and,
Right.
and chew toys. Yeah, so they're not out, chasing, catching their food, living in caves anymore, but they are den animals. That's what I talk about with people when they're housebreaking their dog. Get them in a kennel. It's not cruel. That's their den. That's their safe place. That's their recliner. Okay.
Right.
Yeah. But one thing about it is with these dogs like this, and their diets are a little different now. We have kibble, and they're not out, doing all that kind of stuff. So, but
now, what's your take on diet though? Would it be better if they had their original diet than some of the junk we put in them now?
It's a catch-22 there. The raw diets are very popular. There's a new study out now. Some of the raw diets are actually causing some very unique bladder stones.
Because the dogs aren't used to that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And, there's a lot of different things. And, when you go natural, you got to think about saying, so if Jasper and your tiny dog had to go out, and instead of eating some roadkill behind the booby trap, killing a buffalo, okay? Right. So you got to think about what they eat. They eat everything. They eat the stomach, they eat the grains, they eat everything, and they chew on the bones of a buffalo that an Indian wounded, back in the day.
Yeah.
But now we go to Walmart and just get some kibble, which is good. I mean, I've been a lot. There's a lot of great dog food companies, and personally, I've done a lot of work with Nestle Purina, been in a lot of their factories, and a lot of those factories you can eat off the floors. And the science behind the food is very well balanced, okay? There's a lot of people that's got a lot of initials behind their names, and like hopefully I can just remember half of what they've forgotten.
Right.
But anyway, the science behind some of these kibbles is amazing. It's just, I mean, I don't even have time to cook for myself most of the time, so I don't have time to cook for my dog. If you do, that's perfect. I'm glad you do. There's a lot of companies out now and working with some of those, doing some research with those.
Well, and you can even get like fresh meal, like we do sometimes.
Yeah,
You can have the meals sent to your house.
Yeah.
You can do that for your animals now, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yes, you can. And, it's a big market now. And that's really cool. I'm glad for everybody on that.
I don't have the money or the time for that.
It's not cheap, but I also, James, I really caution people, if you're doing these raw diets, we do see some problems, and there's a lot in the literature. Salmonella, E. coli, both in the humans and in the dogs. So I just kind of caution that. And I know a lot of friends do. I've got some guys that are retired military dog trainers that cook, and they do some crazy stuff, and they do great. It's just not in my, like you said, my realm of things. Right. I go for the kibble. I know the science behind that kibble, and I really respect that, and I kind of honor that. And
now, is there anything when people are going to the local Dollar General,
Oh yeah.
What should they look for in the dog food to make sure that it is a more healthy brand for their dogs?
Well, especially there's millions of dog foods out there, and I know
a lot of people talk against corn, like if it has a lot of corn in it. Is that true?
Yeah, that can be if there's there's different allergies to different things.
Right.
And a lot of times that first of all, when you get a bag of dog food, okay, it's just like I come from a food science human degree. That's what I got my master's in, and in food ingredients. But when you read the label, the first ingredient is actually the biggest thing that's in there, or the most thing in there. Okay,
yeah.
The grain-free diets, they do have some benefits, and they do have some precautions. But I say stick with some of the bigger names. I'm not going to mention names today because I don't want to get 1015 in there. But a lot of these companies spend more on advertising than they do scientific research. I'll say that.
Yeah.
We can talk offline, or y'all can come. We'll talk about that. Some of them cost a lot of diarrhea, and I've made a lot of money off those dog foods.
Yeah.
I'm saying, I hate to say that, but so we just.
And the diarrhea is the last thing I want. I don't mind picking up some poop every now and then, but. Oh, man. If it gets runny, I don't want anything.
Yeah. That's why we have this great product here. Speaking of diarrhea, let's go that way. I couldn't find my fecal scoring chart this morning, but I'll bring y'all one to put up on the refrigerator here.
Well, I was going to ask you if it was time for Rocco to get his prostate exam.
Well, yeah, we could have done that, especially squeezing the anal glands. That's always fun. But this right here, speaking of diarrhea, this is a great product. It's actually by Purina. It's called Fortiflora. I call it Don't Crap on the Flora. It's a probiotic, and it's like you could just stuck there. You could probably snort it if you wanted to. But you just sprinkle it on their food. It's great. It's actually got a probiotic and a prebiotic. So, if your dog is traveling, you get some stress diarrhea, it's pretty cool. You just kind of pour it out on the food, lick it out there,
Yeah.
And
are you going to lick it out of your hand?
yeah, absolutely. I'll just get a dip there, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. See, Jasper loves it. He's like, so if so somebody like, you put this on a Brown's biscuit, your dog won't get diarrhea. Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, it works.
The
great.
dog's not going to get diarrhea from a Brown's biscuit anyway. Those are too good.
That's natural immunity. That's like a coyote.
It really is.
Yeah. But yeah, Jasper loves that. And I said, and this is great for your dog, has a little bit of loose stool. It's great. Funny story about this. A guy that was, when I first got out, he was a good client. He had I think it was a golden retriever. And his dog got some Mexican food at the gas station somewhere close to the border.
Yeah.
And, when you got about a 70-pound golden retriever, you know what a goldens are. Having diarrhea in the cab of your truck is kind of an emergency,
Yeah, that's going to be big time.
So we had to get on he had to FaceTime me through the truck stop. We had to find some natural cures for diarrhea in the truck stop. That was pretty great. So,
and the truck stop's got to be the last place you're looking for.
Yeah.
For natural cures
you
of diarrhea.
You got to go. Yeah, they don't have much Greek yogurt there. Yeah, they should. But this is great product. Talk to your veterinarians about this or whoever. This is great. if your dog's going to go traveling, spring break's coming up. I have a lot of dogs. One of my big passions, bird dogs.
Yeah.
I have a lot of clients that travel all over the United States training bird dogs. And, they get stress diarrhea. And, when you got a dog in a box or, the kennel and or staying in a hotel and they get diarrhea, it's just not fun.
Yeah.
So this works great for that, or when they have some. Or you can use it every day. It helps them eat, too. So that's
Do you
that's
have
one of our great
things
products.
for like motion sickness for dogs, like if they're driving a far ways? Or
Yeah,
something? And some
we-
dogs I think love to ride, and some just
Yeah.
they don't want to ever ride.
Mine loves to ride.
Yeah, Rocco loves to jump in the car.
And Jasper, he gets mad because he comes to daycare at the clinic every day.
Yeah,
And so what he does is,
Jeremiah's still trying to get that stuff.
yeah, I got my
that
dips in there.
out.
Yeah, you're supposed to put it on food. I just raw dogged it, I guess. Yeah. But man, I can already feel my GI health back.
Oh, I bet you're
I'm
gonna.
gonna, I'm gonna get an extra biscuit.
Yeah, you're gonna be feeling good today.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Browns for lunch too. I'm gonna try it out. But what was we talking about? I forgot. Oh, motion
Diarrhea.
sickness. Yeah, diarrhea and motion.
And motion sickness.
Moving diarrhea. Okay. Yeah, you can. There's certain doses of Dramamine out there, really safe to use. Also too, you can. We have.
I
some
like to
stuff-
give my dog a little weed every now and then.
That's good. Just it's proportionate. It's natural, right?
Right.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, you got a bone in his hand.
Yeah, that's it.
yeah.
Yeah, just don't get stopped. That's
Right.
good.
Yeah. It's still
Like
illegal.
my dog ate it. For judicial purposes. That's good.
Now, one thing that you brought in is definitely some treats, right?
Oh,
And
yeah.
are those the ones that are for the dental health?
Yes, and we've been discussing Jasper and I. We thought, he loves them. And here, do you want one tiny dog?
Yeah,
too?
Rocco tried one earlier.
Oh, you already ate it up. That's good.
He loved it.
Oh, yeah, it actually.
And he has more than one.
Oh,
in it?
absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah. If one's good, two's better. We'll get Jasper one too. So, Jasper, come on. Yeah, he's over here sleeping. He's need to wake up. He's see if you can see his big head in there. Jasper.
Jump up, Jasper. Man, he got a lot larger one there.
Yeah.
Let's move this thing.
Oh, you see?
There
Talk,
he is.
Jasper, in the microphone.
There's Jasper.
Here, talk.
And for those that don't know, Jasper is related to the famous Jasper Main Street dog, Tallulah. They are half brother and sister.
Yeah,
is that
same
right?
trailer park. Yeah.
Same trailer park, same
Yeah.
father. We hear.
Yes, we think. Yeah. Yeah, they have.
Have they been on Maury Povich yet to see if
Not
they?
yet.
Okay.
They were thinking more Jerry Springerish.
Right.
Yeah, so there's old Jasper. He likes to play. But yeah, Jasper was talking about the intern decided that he wanted to try one of these treats. Did y'all hear about that?
I
Yes,
did hear
absolutely.
that. Look at him get up. He's
yeah,
like-
just chew on that a little bit. You don't have to go to the dentist or anything. Yeah.
Oh, you
Yeah.
gave him one of the big dog treats.
Oh, yeah.
too.
Oh yeah, get it.
Oh,
Yeah,
man,
there we go. Oh yeah.
Luke,
Oh.
what you think, Luke?
It's not nearly as bad as I thought it would be.
Now, and for anybody that wants to know, Luke is single.
Yeah.
And
He's got clean teeth.
he does have clean teeth. He's
Yeah.
ready to mingle.
Hey,
Just
Jasper wants to know if you're gonna finish that. He's like,
It's all yours, buddy. Hey, buddy.
there you go. Yeah.
Luke, I did not think it would be that easy to get you to try a dog treat, but
Yes.
good job.
There's a lot of things out
Yeah,
there.
that's the.
Way to
Thank you.
step up for the team, buddy.
You know what? I've been an intern many a time. That's pretty easy right there. I think so.
You've been through a lot of hazing.
Yeah,
I know.
I've been through the veterinary world and military.
Yeah.
I guess you can't call it hazing anymore, right? Is that not
Yeah,
the
it's
word?
probably illegal to say hazing.
Yeah, it's.
But you've been through some hazing.
Introducing.
Yeah.
yeah.
You ever had a big paddle coming at you?
No, not a paddle. I'm just too fast for that.
So tell us more about the treats and how they.
Yeah, this is a great one. They can have one or two a day. I always recommend one a day. They actually do two different things, as you can ask the intern. It mechanically breaks down the plaque and tartar on there, but it also has ingredients in there that help clean the teeth. So it does two things,
Right.
And plus, it's like brushing your dog's teeth without brushing them. So just give them a treat like we did Jasper and the intern, and they're good to go.
Now I have a tooth question.
Okay.
It's a dog tooth question.
Okay.
My wife, who formerly worked with you
Yeah.
as a tech, way back in the day.
Like the 30s, I
Yeah,
think.
y'all were
30s.
both techs. then.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Um,
Early 30s.
But she was telling me that you can, because we have a puppy at our house now. And would you like a puppy, or do you know anyone who would like a puppy?
Well, I'm scared of dogs. So.
I would be happy. Anybody
so-
out there listening? It's the cutest puppy. It's super sweet. We just don't need a puppy at home.
Okay, what kind of? We got to get this dog a home.
Yeah, it's a mix of a lab, mostly lab,
Oh, lab. Good.
and it might have a little pit in there.
Okay.
but it's mostly lab. Very cute.
Yeah.
Sweet dog.
We'll work on that.
Let's
for
get
you.
let's get it at home because it can't stay at my house.
All right.
But
You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
That's right.
Yeah, exactly.
She was, but we saved it because it was walking around on the side of Highway 78, and I was afraid it was going to get hit.
Oh,
so
yeah.
we pulled it in, brought it home about a week ago.
Yes.
So, but Andrea tells me that she could tell the dog's age by looking at its teeth. Is that
Absolutely.
true?
And they do shed teeth. And it's kind of.
She's guessing 3 or 4 months old for this.
Oh, wow.
by the
Cool.
way.
Yeah. So it's got tiny teeth.
Look
Yeah.
at the rings around it.
Well, that's what I thought.
It's like a
I know
tree.
about trees.
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
And I asked her, I said, you can go down to the day it was born, right? And
That's
she said,
it.
oh, yeah, Jeremiah's not going to be able to do that.
Absolutely. Yeah. That's above my pay grade. But yeah, you can, and they do shed teeth, and it's important to. And these treats work good for puppies too. It gives them something to chew on. They're going to chew on something.
Oh, they're chewing,
It's
yeah.
like a kid chewing on a ring. You got to give them something. And people call them and be freaking out all the time because there's teeth out there. They lose teeth.
Yeah.
And and they start growing them in. So you start seeing the permanent ones in there. It's pretty good. So. It's pretty neat to look at teeth. We have that a lot. It's like, hey, get us the estimation of age. So you kind of can.
Yeah.
But, there's different variations as they get older, what their diet was. And some dogs come in that's had to, live out in the wild, unlike these two,
Yeah.
So their teeth are a little more worn, a little more stuff on there. But I'll be honest with you, I've seen some dogs that just chew on sticks all the time, and they got the cleanest teeth.
Oh, yeah.
But you got to be careful when they chew on sticks a lot. We do get a lot of sticks at the top of the mouth. So,
Is that kind of like if you give them a chicken bone, too?
yeah, chicken bones can be bad.
Yeah, see, Rocco's never tasted a chicken
Yeah, that's
bone.
right. That's it.
I might give him a little snip of pizza every now
Yeah,
and then or something.
that's
but-
fine. Yeah, my dog incidentally gets a lot of things.
Yeah.
Once again, table food's bad. I once had this lady. She told me, like I said, "This dog get table food?" Like, it had bad diarrhea. I was like, "No." She said, "I put it on the floor." So, yeah, okay.
So it never ate off the table.
No, not at all.
Now, what else do we have here? We've got some NexGuard going on.
Yeah, this is good product. This is just overall just a great product for people. We have a bad problem, which when this is our other prop here. It's got a mosquito on there. As you know, we have it's like -10, but it was like 98 last week. So we have mosquitoes year round. If you didn't know, that's the news flash for some people, right? But heartworm disease is actually transmitted by mosquitoes, okay? And this is one of the many products that we have that prevents it. It's a lot easier to prevent and a lot cheaper to prevent it than actually treat it. This product here, it gets fleas and ticks also, okay? So it's a one-all. It's like a Dollar General in a box, okay?
Oh, yeah.
Everything.
Yeah, you
Everything
get
you
it
need
all.
right here,
Yeah.
right here, on the way home. And it prevents heartworms, and it actually gets intestinal parasites that's round and hookworms. So it's kind of one pill once a month. It's a good value.
Can
I
we
think.
give Luke one of those also?
Yeah. I
You
just
can forget that.
if he starts chasing cars this afternoon and gets hit, I am not responsible. Full disclaimer, okay? Yeah, but he has clean teeth.
Yeah, he will.
That car got him, but his
He'll
teeth are
look-
clean.
He'll look good in that casket.
yeah.
Clean teeth coming in.
Instead of open casket, you have an open mouth.
Open mouth.
Open casket, open mouth. Awesome. Yes,
Well, just to remind everybody, we've got Jack Hanna here today.
that's it. Yeah, absolutely.
You
Reincarnated the crocodile hunter.
didn't bring any of your exotic animals that you work on. Do you get to see many exotic
I do
ones?
see some. I worked on a monkey one time, and it grabbed me, like your mom does in church.
Right, yeah.
And I was kind of out.
And you was out of
gave it a
monkeys at
shot,
that
and
point?
It jumped around and screamed, and we treated it. It did good, but that's one monkey and done.
Now, do you do any large farm animals? Or?
I do some. It's just hard for me to get out of the office. Play Army a lot and then play
Oh, yeah.
there. But, I do. We do have a farm here, Refining Fire Ranch.
Right.
There's a lot of horses on my property, so we,
I knew with your wife, you had to work on at least
Oh, yeah.
some horses of your own.
yeah. We do a little bit. But, the only thing about it is when I go out there to mess, they know something's up.
Oh, yeah,
It's
yeah.
like, so I'm going to have to, get a second identity or something.
You're not the one that just comes out there and rides them for fun.
I don't ride much.
Yeah.
I do look at them.
Maybe if you wore a mask when you went.
That's it.
Like
Yeah.
a wrestling mask.
Oh, yeah. And the onesie?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
They would never see that coming.
They wouldn't
I
know it
like
was you.
that.
Because
Yes.
they'd see the build, like,
Yeah, oh, wow, this is real.
yeah.
I like the way you're thinking. Come on. And I could just get on the fence post and jump on, the top rope. And
Right.
And go bareback and ride
Yeah,
into the
just
sunset.
ride on it. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm loving this idea. That's
I know.
good.
Yeah, that's what we're here
I'm gonna
for.
make sure the insurance is up to date. I'm gonna try that tomorrow. So, yeah.
Guys, I want to remind you, we are talking to Jeremiah Alexander from Farmstead Veterinary Medical Clinic. One of those.
Yeah, it's fine. We always just say FVMC.
FVMC. Go to Farmstead Veterinary and check them out. We're going to take a break real quick here on Live at 9, hear from our wonderful sponsors, and then we'll be back with more with Jeremiah Alexander when we return. Be right back on WJLX. Well, we are back, I'm back, and Rocco's back. Terrell's in here with us, but We've lost our guest and his esteemed dog Jasper, but he'll be on his way back in a second. He's getting some extra water. Terrell, how's things going this morning?
One great.
You got that?
Yeah, let me try this one here. How about that?
There you go. Now it's on. How about that?
It's right there.
You knew what I was looking for. Look at this. There's Terrell Manasco,
What's up?
the MVP this morning so far for sure. I don't know where Jeremiah went to.
I don't know. He took the intern outside. with
Yeah,
the dog.
he did take Luke to walk Jasper. So I want to welcome everybody in. And while we're waiting on Jeremiah, I want to say thank you to our sponsors, everybody out there. You just heard, if you're listening on the radio, you heard all the different sponsors. If you're watching on Facebook and YouTube, be sure to mention Jake's on 4th and Young Jewelers. They're our title sponsors each day here on Live at 9. Both of them are incredible in Jasper. I guess it's one of our oldest businesses in Jasper, Young's Jewelers. They've been in business for 70, 75 years. And then one of our newest businesses in Jasper, Jake's on 4th, which just opened at the end of 2025. And both are having a great 2026 already. So here comes Jeremiah coming back in with us.
Yeah, the intern has Jasper now, walking Jasper for a mile break.
Yeah.
I think they're over at Aldi's or doing
You
something.
think so?
They went to Harbor Freight and got a good deal. Yeah, so they went to the grocery store.
Yeah,
I
I'm
couldn't
sure-
find a quarter for the shopping
machine?
cart. The
Yeah.
shopping
Or the cart,
cart.
yeah.
So I had to give them a quarter.
Well-
Jasper wanted to ride, so they'll be back.
Good job. Good
Yeah.
job. So, what else going on this time of year with the vet world? What do we?
Yeah, like once again, it's dental month. Got a lot going on with that. Just kind of caution everybody that flea and tick season's among us, and we recommend flea and tick, prevention. Oh, they're back. All right. Oh, good.
That was a quick trip to the grocery store.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Jasper. We got a lot of flea prevention, kind of telling people about that. Especially in your cats. People want to just kind of quit giving stuff during the winter, which, a lot of people do. Just kind of caution that, especially in your cats that never go outside.
Well, that's what I was going to say with cats. If they're not going outside, that's probably when you really need them.
Yeah, it's the perfect storm. So what happens is we have these flea hatches, and when it gets warm, and then when it gets cold like today, where the fleas want to go like us inside, okay? You bring
Right.
the stuff in on your clothes, and then the indoor fleas are bad. Once you get them, it takes at least 90 days to get them out, even if you start treating heavy, so-
Right. And if you have multiple animals in there, I'm guessing those fleas are jumping from cats to
Oh,
dogs
it's
to
crazy.
everybody.
Oh, yeah. And a lot of dogs have what we call flea allergies. They're actually very sensitive to the saliva, and they will itch and itch. And, you speak of, the mosquitoes and the fleas. We send a shout out to the Mosquito Authority, Chad Hill and them.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we get our place around the clinic sprayed because we got that little creek going. If you don't have that, it's crazy. And that's just another layer.
I got Chad's dad coming in this Friday. He's written a book.
Oh, the big Rod.
Yeah,
Oh,
Big Roger
yeah,
will be here.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, Roger, he's a really good guy. I think he's going to do a special thing Saturday at the library.
Yeah,
also.
at the library, he's
Yeah.
got a special thing going
The
on.
big Roger Hill. He's a good guy. We've done a lot. Roger and I have played tennis together.
Oh,
A lot.
okay.
Yeah, he's a good tennis player.
Now, one thing you were talking about cats. I've got 4 cats at home. They're mostly outdoors. They're
Yeah.
in and out. This time of year, they do like to hang in the house more though,
Yeah,
because it's cold outside.
yeah.
But the cats really, other than if my daughter doesn't change her litter box often enough, they really don't bother me.
Yeah, they kind of own us. We don't own them.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. We got a couple of different cat personalities in our house too. I just encourage you, especially this time of the year, that cats starting to feel the love in the air.
Oh, yeah.
And they will. There's a lot of programs in Jasper and a lot of great veterinarians here.
All of ours are spayed.
I
and
tell you,
neutered.
if not, they will multiply el rapido really
Yes.
quick. They
Yeah.
are. Yes.
They hit right around Valentine's Day, I
I
guess.
know. It's just. I guess that's what Valentine's probably was invented for.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cat love making.
Cat loving. Yes. Yes. Yeah.
Well, and
right
cat-
before coyote season.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Hand in hand.
My cats though, like they don't come like if you say kitty kitty, they're not paying any attention.
Yeah, they're like, what are you thinking?
Yeah.
But you rattle a thing and they'll come.
Right, yeah.
It's like food. They think they're deaf until you rattle some food and they're like, okay, here we go.
Right. Now, what's the hardest thing in clinic with cats? Because I imagine you have to, you'd have to put a cat to sleep for almost anything.
Some are not. We do a lot of vaccinations. Some of them we have to do restrained. We do have drugs.
Yeah.
Gabapentin works great prior to coming in.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, a little drug action. It helps, kind of keeps them calm. What we do at our clinic is we have a cat and a dog entrance. So we bring the cats in through the cat entrance.
Right, that's a good idea.
That kind of helps, kind of take a little bit of edge off,
But I bet if they hear a bark on the other side.
Some of them are used to it, and we have some that, we have one client that's got this little bubble he puts around the head.
Yeah.
It still doesn't get you around his murder paws, but, but some of them are declawed, but there's different things you can do.
Yeah.
They're sometimes better than you think. Sometimes, especially if you can just, vaccinate them or do stuff to them inside their crate. That's their little place.
Oh, yeah.
Kind
That
of
makes
nap
it
them
easy.
behind the neck a little bit. But you lose your cat minutes usually pretty fast, so you work fast.
Now, do you
You get
have clients who come in and want their cat like bathed or anything? Is that?
Ish. A lot of we do some shaving of cats.
Okay.
A lot of times that requires a lot of sedation, like the
Yeah.
injectable. Like let's go night.
Right.
Yeah. Let's just take a little nap, get a haircut.
Right.
So we do that. So
Because my daughter acts like she can. There's one of her cats that she swears she can bathe it, and it's as calm as anything.
yeah, and some you can.
Yeah.
And there's different apparatuses. I just that's just not in my realm of professionalism.
Right.
I actually need my hands to work and make a living.
Right.
If I bathed cats, I'd probably be a lot skinnier than I am now because I wouldn't be able to work. And
Yeah.
I wouldn't be able to afford food.
You wouldn't be able to eat.
Yeah. So it's I wouldn't have my Brown's biscuit and the intern ate all my treats. So.
Yeah.
He
Now,
must have wore out Jasper. Jasper's already taken nap number 3.
now you brought in. Is that a dog ear that you brought in too?
Yeah,
on here?
that's one thing we start seeing this time of year is infections. This is a really cool dog ear. I don't know if you can see it there really good.
We're gonna zoom in on that.
Oh
right
yeah,
there
this
on
is
the-
just. I'll just take about a little bit of the anatomy of the ear here. Let's say there we go. This is an ear canal. If Jasper would wake up from his nap, I'd put it on there. You can see kind of the ear canal. This is one that's a little angry. Okay, so right here is ear health is really big, especially in our military dogs. Or working dogs or any dog at all, because a lot of times if they got an ear infection, they actually won't eat well. Because if you start seeing how deep that is.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
so that's gonna be
Right in
painful
there.
when they're
Yeah,
moving
right
the jaw.
there. Right in there, like especially in these military dogs that's not as biting as hard. You always just kind of look at some of the teeth, or you look at the ear. So there's different washes now we can do. Ear infections are very common in dogs that have allergies. Okay, usually kind of spring from allergies, but a lot of it's prevented. Okay, we can get ear flush. You get the bacteria and yeast live off that waxy stuff. That's kind of like their buffet.
Right.
Like the old Golden Corral. You remember
Yeah,
that?
oh, yeah.
Yeah. So just picture that. So if we we go to the Golden Corral and hover around the trough and eat all that stuff, if the food's not there, or we're not going to come in, right?
Right.
The same way with bacteria and yeast, they're not going to hang around.
Yeah.
You got to realize the ear is a wet, dark environment, so it can grow. It's like a petri dish.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a daycare in your ear.
Now I was reading. I mentioned when we were off the air that I constantly get these little cat dog things coming across my Instagram feed, and I'm reading them, and I don't know if I should believe them or not, but it was telling me the other day talking about ears and ear infection or bacteria and that kind of thing. If your dog is like licking its paws a lot, is that a sign of
Yeah,
ear
absolutely.
issues?
No, it can be. That can be a sign of like a contact allergy. You got to think about you going outside. Some dogs are really sensitive, and they get what they call pododermatitis. It's a big word.
Right.
But that means foot,
Or
inflammation.
no, what it was telling, it wasn't talking about ear infection. It was talking about that its stomach may be upset.
It can be. There's new research I read the other day. Like, it can be like in their flank.
Right.
Kind of like how we get like acid reflux.
Yeah, yeah.
Dogs can chew at their flank right there, and it's been mistaken, sometimes for allergies, but put them on just basically Pepcid or famotidine,
Yeah.
over the counter, and it gets rid of that stomach acid. Because you know how you feel when you get that GERD or that.
Yeah.
Just that
I wish
acid.
I could bite my side sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely. Please take a picture of that if you do that. Yeah, that'd be good. But yeah, there's different things that relate to all that. There's a lot of allergies. We live in basically allergy world. We have a lot of people, moving to Smith Lake and around from up north and out west, and And a lot of the natural products they try to use for fleas and ticks out there that work here, they just don't work in the South.
Right.
We have such a high thing of, incidence of like heartworm, because we have mosquitoes year round,
Right.
stuff like that. And, you want to be able to eliminate the factors that you can. Eliminate the flea issue, basic bass, ear flushing. We do have a product for the ears now. It's really awesome because some dogs you have to sedate to clean their ears. And some dogs, you have to pluck the ear hair out of their ears. The ear hair grows from inside out, and you just can't shave it. You have to pluck it,
yeah.
like the old man ear hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that hair wicks moisture way down in there. So you got the buffet and the wick.
Oh,
It's just like a rope just hanging over the buffet at the Golden Corral. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's, you just got to kind of think simple, think food.
Well, and I guess with most people, the dog can't tell you what's going on.
yeah.
Yeah,
And-
with you, I think you talk to animals. Like
yeah, I do.
Dr.
So,
Doolittle.
yeah, like it's like my bad decision dog. We talk
Right.
about. He's like, we should just go home.
Right,
Like, yeah, that's enough. Let's do this. But yeah, so once again, we kind of go back to where we started. We got sidetracked about dogs being wild.
Yeah.
Now I know what I was talking about when we first started.
That's right.
Yeah. So they actually are still pack animals in their mind. Okay, it's kind of like me still thinking I'm a high school athlete.
Exactly. Yeah.
I'm really not, but it's in there somewhere.
Yeah.
I'm not as good as once it was, but I'm good once as I ever was.
Right. Yeah.
So these dogs and cats, especially dogs, they show pain or weakness, they get knocked down in the pecking order. So
That's true.
dogs are really sick before they show it. They're really sore before they limp. They don't want to show weakness. So when we see dogs when they're sick, they're really sick. When you start seeing that, so that just kind of goes back to that package thing. I really truly believe that. They don't want to be knocked down in the pecking order, basically. So
Yeah.
so that's it.
I think that happens a lot, though, and especially if you have different dogs and different sized dogs. They're all.
Oh yeah, it's like a plethora.
Because when
Great.
Jasper walked in, Rocco just started mouthing off. Like this little guy's going to do anything to him.
Yeah, but I think he's like, hey, you know what? I gotta make a presence here.
Right.
Yeah. I'm the size of a rabbit. And there's a polar bear.
Right.
It's like it's kind of like you got to make something happen. It's like
Catch him off guard for a second.
you got to go down swinging. Yeah. But yeah, that's it. And going back to this is another product that we have that I really enjoy. Speaking of cats, let's go back to the cats for a second. This is actually a topical. Because I don't know if you ever try to give a cat a pill, but sometimes that's not romantic.
Right.
Okay? It's not like the old Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
It's like taking your wife to Valentine's Day at the Taco Bell or Waffle House. It's just not going to go well.
Yeah, it's not going to end
It's
well.
not going to go do well. But this is a topical. It's very easy to apply. Once again, it's all in one. I'm all about an all in one kind of guy. It gets fleas and ticks. It deworms them. And it actually prevents the heartworms in the cats also. But so this is one and all for cats, and it's like it's very soothing. I mean, it's not. They don't react to this really bad.
Right.
So you just put it there between the shoulder blades, let them ride. So
Now, I have had, I believe it was a dog before that there was a certain brand, and I can't remember which brand it was, that we bought for him. And when we put it on his back, he had some sort of allergic reaction
Yeah.
to it and was just walking around weird for a day or two.
yeah, and what those topical products? This is actually a peel.
That's a
right?
peel, yeah.
Yeah, we can break one of
It
these
was
out.
it was a topical product.
yeah,
that we
topical,
used.
and that's one. This one right here is really cool. It's really smooth, especially in cats will freak out.
Yeah.
Those actually kind of spread through the oil layer and get so they do spread to work.
Yeah.
So and some have a reaction to them. If some different products out there, some of them, especially the older ones that are repackaged that look like the new ones,
Right.
so it can be a lot cheaper, which
Yeah.
cheap is good these days. But that's it. I've had really good luck with this one. Not that happening in cats.
Right, yeah.
So cats, when they go crazy, they can go crazy good.
And it may have been a cat that it happened on. Now that
It
I'm
may have
thinking,
been.
I think it was one of my daughter's cats. She used a topical gel that we had bought off of Amazon for cheap,
Yeah.
And that cat acted strange for at least 2 days.
And it is the time of year. I'm glad you said that. Everybody's trying to get something, to put on the cats because we're about to get fleas. And, just extreme warning, whatever you do on the radio, that quack, quack, like
Right.
the little line, like
Right, yeah.
public service announcement.
Yeah.
And we see this. We'll probably start seeing this in the next few weeks because we've had this. It's just going to be a perfect storm. Please be sure to look at the packaging. Never, ever, ever put dog topical product on a cat.
Oh man,
That goes bad pretty good.
what will that cause?
It can cause a lot.
Oh,
it,
man.
it can actually kill them.
It can kill a cat.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. So, it can be pretty bad. We usually see that. If you accidentally do it, the first thing to do, of course, get to the vet first, but wash them in Dawn dish detergent really fast. Because
Okay.
it's kind of like the birds that are in the oil.
Yeah.
In
But
the
we
sea.
just talked about how hard it is to wash a cat.
Yeah, that's it. So that's it. So just go ahead and eliminate the factor. Just come get some of this, or go see
Right.
your vet.
Go
Hey,
see your vet.
and you don't have to. You won't have to die.
And if you're looking for a vet, Jeremiah Alexander's the place to go. Tell them how to contact you, Jeremiah.
We do have a phone number. It's 205-265-3200. And we do have a website, FVMC, as in Farmstead Veterinary Medical Center.
V is in Victor.
VVMC, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. So it's FVMCpets.com.
Yeah.
And we're actually revamping our website. We've got some new stuff coming out actually this week. I got me the QR codes.
Yeah.
I had a certain individual, and I told him, I said, hey man, I want to do this. He said, let's do it. So it's going to be a pretty good little QR code. Your kids can look at it too, so it's not like
Right,
X-rated
right.
or anything.
Yeah.
So it's going to be good. We're launching a whole new website, new online pharmacy. We just deliver stuff to your home.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, I will not come to your house in my Speedo.
It's gonna be you.
Yeah, no, it won't. Somebody asked, would I come to their house in the Speedo and deliver dog drugs?
Yeah.
Not in this weather.
Jeremiah
No.
has I've seen him in photos a couple times of him in a tiger Speedo. Is that what was
that's
a tiger?
it. It's kind of a cheetah tiger.
Yeah.
We've not done a DNA test on it yet.
Yeah.
So
Maybe we can post that on our social medias before
yeah.
the day's over.
Yeah, that's it, man. Get some views. Once again, thanks for the radio, the dental, all these guys here and girls. The dental commercials really went well.
Yeah, that was a great commercial. And Terrell, if anybody, if you've heard it, it'll be on throughout the day today too. Terrell is the dog in the commercial.
Who let the dogs out?
Yeah, he just gives a good- He's got a great bark.
Yeah, that's it.
I was actually sitting in there doing some work, and I kept hearing a dog bark,
Yeah.
and I thought, okay, Rocco's not here today.
Yeah.
Where's this dog bark coming from? And me and Brian Baker, Barry Banger,
Oh yeah.
we come looking around, and I hear the bark again, and I go in our production room, and it's Terrell, and he's in there barking. And I thought it was an actual dog.
Yeah. That's
They
it.
gave me a treat after that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You should have been the one to eat the treat today,
I'll have
Terrell.
to clean his ears out later. Yes. Give him some topical and do that kind of stuff.
Well, Jeremiah, we need to make this a regular thing, maybe every quarter or something. Have you come in and give us the lowdown. We didn't even get to talk about military or anything either.
Yeah, we can do that. We can talk that, next time.
Because if we talk much longer now, Woody Wilson will be coming in here pounding on the door.
Yeah, we'll talk about that. Just kind of what people are always surprised what veterinarians do in the military.
Yeah.
I do a lot different than probably some veterinarians do in the military. Some stuff we can talk about online
And
and offline.
you're a fairly high-ranking official in the military, right?
Not really. I always call myself Major Demotable Alexander. I always keep the lower rank uniform. The
Right.
stuff I do, you never know.
Right.
Subject to availability and rank. We did have a great military ball last weekend, and Timmons.
Yeah, I think
came
our
over.
own Jonathan Timmons went
We
with
had
you.
the good Juice came over and DJ'd. So I was the MC,
Yeah.
and Juice was all the musical entertainment. So we got to entertain a lot of people from United States and Birmingham, Alabama. We
You were
got
showing them Walker County, wasn't you?
culture. Yeah, I mean, from the best, so they may move here now. They just
They
like
should.
us.
Nobody has fun like Walker County when
That's
we really
it.
try.
We just don't realize how cool we are.
That's right.
Yeah.
Well, Jeremiah, I appreciate you coming in today. We've had a good discussion. I hope in all of our, both of us are ADHD and we don't
Untreated.
treat it at all.
Yeah.
So I hope that somebody's learned something today.
Yeah, and I call it high thought turnover. There's a lot going on in there, So
We got
the dogs are saying it's done.
Yep, Jasper and Rocco said it's time to go. So we're gonna call it a day. And tomorrow we're gonna have the Kiwanis Club on here talking about their pancake breakfast. So be sure to tune in. Until tomorrow, be kind and love, and we'll see you next time on Live at 9 with James Phillips on WJLX.